And welcome back. Welcome again for this Qigong Wednesday Qigong class. We'll be going through some nice, relaxing Qigong practices, meditation for the spring, 4 Directions 5 Elements Tai-Chi. But for now, let's just wake up the body. So let me know if the sound works well. And up to the level of the ribs, kidneys at the back, and adrenal glands, liver on the right, spleen on the left. Réveille les organes internes aussi, les reins à l'arrière, le foie à droite, à l'avant, et la rate à gauche. And up the pecs, the lungs, the glutes at the back. On réveille les poumons, en ayant une percussion douce au niveau des pectoraux et à l'arrière les muscles fessiers. And top of the shoulder and the tailbone at the back. Au-dessus des épaules, ces muscles qui sont souvent tendus et le coccyx à l'arrière. And we go back down, on redescend. And again, encore. So I'll be partially bilingual, sorry. That's the thing with bilingualism is you tend to switch from one language to another and sometimes mix them both. And which is an amazing capacity of the brain. People who learn a second language before 7 years of age develop a second language area. Quand on apprend un langage, une deuxième langue, la langue qui n'est pas la langue de la maman, avant l'âge de 7 ans, on développe une deuxième zone du langage dans le cerveau. So, teach your kids or your grandkids a second language before 7, because it does have an effect on their brain development. It's unique features in the brain. And rubbing Qigong, like a common sense approach to warm up, loosen up, or even when we bang something, we rub it to relieve the pain. So there is something that the nervous system likes about rubbing. The nervous system also likes touch. Nerve endings sensitive to touch send positive signals to the brain, the release of natural endorphins. And we're also moving energies, qi, life force, in the meridians of acupuncture. First repetition to unblock, remove blockages. Second repetition to open things up. And the third, to get things flowing nicely. À la side, de l'autre côté, c'est quelque chose de très naturel de se frotter, se réchauffer. Quand on sait par exemple taper le coude, on va le frotter donc, pour aider avec les douleurs. Pour bouger un petit peu tout ça, quand ça ne veut pas bouger. Les terminaisons nerveuses envoient des signaux positifs au cerveau, avec le sens du toucher, vont faire produire des endorphines, des molécules qui font du bien. Et puis on fait bouger le qi, la force vitale, dans les méridiens d'acupuncture. Stimulating the first point of the lungs meridian, good for the lungs, and the breastbone. Au niveau du sternum, the thymus gland, la glande du thymus, qui produit les lymphocytes T du système immunitaire. The thymus gland producing T lymphocytes. Et les pectoraux, c'est bon pour les poumons. And the stomach, le ventre. Up on the right, across. down on the left, across. Up on the right, across. Down on the left, across. On monte à droite, on traverse, on descend à gauche, on traverse. On monte à droite, on traverse, on descend à gauche, on traverse. On suit la direction du gros intestin, following the direction of the large intestine. And smaller circles below the belly button, des plus petits cercles sous le nombril. For the lower dantian, the center of gravity, the center of vitality in Qigong practices. And rubbing the inguinal fold, la région inguinale, où il y a des gros vaisseaux lymphatiques, des grosses veines, pour que les choses puissent remonter plus librement des jambes vers le torse. We have big lymph vessels, big veins, so that those fluids can go up from the legs to the trunk more easily. We don't want it stiff. And the back, tailbone, sacrum bone. The sacrum bone nerve roots go to the lower pelvic organs, low back. Also nerve roots to the legs and pelvic organs, belly organs, and the kidneys. The muscle beside the back. And the glutes. Back to the tailbone, the coccyx. Le sacré, dont certaines racines nerveuses vont dans les organes du pelvis. La colonne lombaire, dont les racines nerveuses vont vers les jambes et vers le pelvis, les organes internes, les reins et les glandes adrénales, les gros muscles de chaque côté du dos et les muscles fessiers. One more time. Tailbone, coccyx, sacrum bone, l'os sacré, lumbar spine, la colonne lombaire, kidneys and adrenals, les reins, les glandes adrénales, and the big muscle down, et les muscles en descendant. And with the thumbs, starting from the tailbone, avec les deux pouces, we press gently while we arch the back and we release. Gentle pressure with both thumbs. On presse doucement avec les deux pouces sur le coccyx. Encore une fois, one more time. And moving up a tiny little bit, the bottom of the sacrum bone, le bas de l'os sacré. One more time, up. Just a little bit. So we have little divots. Il y a comme des petits creux dans l'os sacré, where root nerves emerge. Comme des petits espaces où le pouce se cale. And one more time, up. So the sacrum bone made of 5 fused vertebrae. Le sacré composé de 5 vertèbres fusionnées. Mais il y a des racines nerveuses qui en émergent. And the top of the sacrum bone and the bottom of the lumbar spine, juste au-dessus de l'os sacré et tout en bas de la colonne lombaire. That's a great way to loosen the back. And one more up, un petit peu plus haut. Still the lower spine, the lower lumbar spine, encore dans la petite basse de la colonne lombaire. One more step up, one vertebra higher, on remonte une vertèbre. And one more time. On remonte encore d'une vertèbre. Very gentle to loosen the back. And we go back down. On redescend d'un cran. One vertebrae down. One more time down. On redescend d'un cran. One more, encore un. I'm just above the sacrum bone and just at the very bottom of the lumbar spine. Juste au-dessus de l'os sacré. And the top of the sacrum bone, sur le haut de l'os sacré. On a une masse osseuse plus importante là. One more lower, on descend d'un cran. One more, encore un. And one more, the tailbone, et au niveau du coccyx. Perfect. And the legs, les jambes. Inside and outside. Here, to make it easy, we could have the leg on the stool. Stay within your zone of comfort. Si c'est plus facile, on peut mettre le pied sur un tabouret. On va toujours rester dans sa zone de confort. And up, going down, inside and outside. The middle of the outside of the leg is the gallbladder meridian, and the inside is the liver meridian, méridien de la vésicule biliaire à l'extérieur et du foie à l'intérieur. As we go up, stomach, and inside kidneys. On remonte l'estomac à l'extérieur, les reins à l'intérieur. One more time down and up. Encore une fois, vers le bas et vers le haut. And up, and then the other leg. Just a mini system for health. Very beneficial. It doesn't take long. It just wakes up your whole body, releases tensions. It's like a simple feel-good type of practice. People with chronic pain greatly benefit from this practice. Donc c'est tout simple, ça fait du bien. Ça prend pas beaucoup de temps. Et ça réveille tout le corps et ça fait du bien. Et si les gens qui ont des douleurs chroniques, ça leur fait beaucoup de bien. Par exemple, Soigny fait ça régulièrement. Shaking the hands and rubbing the hands. And shaking the fingers. Perfect. And joint loosening. Assouplissement des articulations. One ankle, two wrists, or if it's too difficult, with a bit of support. Une cheville, deux poignets, ou alors on se tient à quelque chose si l'équilibre est un peu difficile. And other way around, dans l'autre sens. Another very simple practice, very beneficial for health, as it lubricates all the joints. De l'autre côté, other way, other side. Aussi une petite pratique très simple qui fait bouger les fluides à l'intérieur des articulations. C'est très bon pour les articulations. Other way around, on change de sens. And one more. Feet together, circling the knees. On fait tourner les genoux, les pieds se touchent. One more and other way around. On change de sens. That's the beauty of these practices. They're extremely simple to implement. There's a lot to pick from. Like the menu, choose what you like, and doing them regularly is very good for health. And they're based on a lot of common sense. And then when we get into QiGong or Tai Chi movements, there's a bit more coordination involved, balance, in ways that are extremely anatomical and physiological. And one more. Locomotive, en français dans le texte. Like a train, backward. Getting the shoulders up and rolling them backward. On roule les épaules vers l'arrière. One more. Other way around. On change de sens. On roule les épaules vers l'avant comme un train. Like a train, forward. Locomotive. One more. And the elbows, the coudes. Just getting all the joints in the body lubricated, loosened up, making them silky, ready to be used. Great to do before meditating, stretching, doing a workout, gardening. And nice. Ear to shoulder. L'oreille vers l'épaule, sans bouger l'épaule. Back and other side, ear to shoulder without moving the shoulder. And back. Ear to shoulder. Back. And one more on each side, encore un de chaque côté. So we tend to think that as we age, we're going to get stiffer. But it's not true. Actually, my range of motion for this used to be like this. And now I can go way beyond. So turning the head. So don't think that as you're growing more mature and getting and aging gracefully, don't think that it means nothing will improve. It's not true. It's with relaxed attention and practices that feel good for you, that make sense. You do see range of motion improving. You do see flexibility, balance improving. And one more on each side, encore un de chaque côté. Je disais que c'est pas parce qu'on vieillit que les choses doivent aller en se dégradant. Je montrais que la souplesse de mon cou, en fait, s'est améliorée cette dernière année. Et donc, avec les pratiques adéquates et régulières, on arrive à améliorer sa souplesse, son tonus musculaire, sa coordination, son équilibre. And last one. Perfect. And this type of practice are practices you can take with you, whatever your age, whatever your physical possibilities, because they can always be adjusted. Dr. Yang Jwing-Ming Tai-Chi QiGong, le Tai-Chi du QiGong du Dr. Yang Jwing-Ming, a long name for a very simple flowing QiGong, opening things up, squeezing, opening, alternating, squeezing and opening creates a pump that moves energy. Quand on alterne ce mouvement refermant et ce mouvement d'ouverture, on crée une pompe qui fait circuler l'énergie. Other way around, cleansing, washing like a shower, comme une douche, clearing, washing the front, the face, the throat, the chest, the belly, down the legs, down the feet. Up and in, et comme une douche qui fait du bien, qui rince, qui nettoie la face, la gorge, la poitrine, le ventre et les jambes. Same thing in clearing, washing the back. Cleansing, back of the head, nape, upper back, mid back, low back, glutes down the legs, down the feet. And again, comme une douche qui nettoie l'arrière de la tête, la nuque, le haut du dos, le milieu du dos, le bas du dos, les jambes. Clearing, cleansing, washing the sides, les côtés, right and left temple, right and left neck, right and left chest, right and left belly, hips, legs down. And again, clearing, rinsing, washing the sides, right and left temple, right and left neck, chest, belly, hips, legs, and down. And sinking the chi. Hands up, balle au centre, into the chest, and down. Les mains montent, paume vers le sol, balle au centre, on ramène la balle à la poitrine et on la fait circuler vers le bas. Hands up, making energy rise from earth, bringing it into the chest, into the man quality, into your heart, and recycling with earth. On fait monter les qualités de la terre, on concentre, on amène dans son cœur, on amène dans sa qualité d'être humain et on recycle ce dont on n'a pas besoin. Pushing mountains to east and west, hands up like sap up a tree trunk, pushing out to the right, to the left, balle au centre, ball in the center, into the chest, in and down. On fait monter de la sève, comme la sève le long d'un tronc, on le distribue sur les côtés, balle au centre, on ramène ses bonnes qualités à soi, et on recycle ce dont on n'a pas besoin. Hands up like sap from a tree trunk, qualities from earth into your chest, into your human nature, your quality of a human being. balancing with the environment, getting the best of it, recycling what you don't need. One more time, encore une fois. De la sève qui est distribuée sur les branches des côtés de l'arbre. Concentre les bonnes essences de tout ça qu'on ramène dans son cœur et on refait circuler. Pushing mountain to the front. Hands up like sap at the tree trunk, pushing forward, bas au centre, in and back. Poussez la montagne vers l'avant, la sève monte du tronc, se distribue vers les branches à l'avant de l'arbre, on concentre les bonnes essences, on ramène dans son cœur, dans sa qualité d'être humain, et on redescend. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, out. On inspire, on expire, on inspire, on expire. Big bear swims in the water. L'ours nage dans la rivière, hands up, all the way up, out to the sides and down. Les mains montent comme de la sève qui va vers le haut des branches du haut, et comme si on nageait. From earth to man, to heaven, and back to earth. Terre, vers l'être humain, vers les cieux, et retour à la terre. Breathing in, on inspire. Breathing out, on expire. Breathing in, on inspire. Breathing out, on expire. Parting mountain to east and west. Shift the weight on the right, right hand from the cup. Open left, left brush knee, left hand down, right hand up, like you're offering what's in the cup. Turn both palms at shoulder height, paint a rainbow, bring the left toes in and recenter. Weight on the left, left hand from the cup, open right toes, right brush knee as you shift the weight to the right, right hand up, left hand up, right hand down. Turn both palms, paint a rainbow and recenter. La partition de la montagne vers l'est et vers l'ouest. On bascule le poids à droite, la main droite forme une coupe. On tourne le pied gauche, on brosse le genou gauche, on bascule le poids, la main droite monte, comme si on offre presque dans la coupe, la main gauche est vers le bas, on dessine un arc-en-ciel et on ramène les doigts de pied gauche vers l'avant. On bascule le poids sur la jambe gauche, la main gauche forme une coupe, on ouvre le pied droit, on resserre le genou droit en basculant le poids à droite, la main gauche s'élève, la main droite descend, on dessine un arc-en-ciel, on revient. One more time on each side, encore une fois de chaque côté. Weight on the right, right hand from the cup, open left, left brush knee, right hand rises, left hand down. Shift the weight back, paint a rainbow, come back, turning the toes and recenter. Weight on the left, left hand from the cup, open right, right brush knee, right hand down, left hand up, offering the cup. Shift the weight back, paint a rainbow, recenter. Eagle seizes its prey, l'aigle saisit sa proie, surrounding like a big ball and pressing it into the lower belly. Good qualities. Imagine like the kangaroo that has a pocket with its little baby, and you're getting good qualities, lots of love, and lots of good vibes, and you're bringing it there. Comme si on avait un petit kangourou dans la poche du kangourou, et on y amène plein de belles qualités, de l'amour, des bonnes vibrations. This is our center of vitality of lower dantian, the good energy, the foundation for the energy of our life. C'est le dantian inférieur qui a l'énergie fondatrice de notre être. On retourne à la conception. One hand at a time, lion rolls the ball. Le lion fait rouler la balle, like a graceful ballet dancer, the hand goes around and comes back towards the belly. And same thing, we bring good qualities, good vibes into our lower dantian, the center where the essence we receive at inception from our parents is stored. the roots, the foundation for all our energies, the qualities of our being throughout life, our survival skills. And one more on each side, un de chaque côté. And crossing the forearms, the white crane opens its wings. La grue blanche déploie ses ailes. One hand up, one hand down. Cross, reverse. Up and down, cross, and up and down. Cross, and down. As we reach for higher elevation, we stay grounded on earth, man in harmony between heaven and earth. On atteint les sommets avec la main du haut, mais on reste enraciné dans le sol avec la main du bas. L'homme en harmonie entre terre et ciel. One more on each side, encore un de chaque côté. And crossing the forearms, on croise les avant-bras, gather energy from earth, récolte les qualités de la terre, mix it with energy from heaven, on les mélange avec les qualités du ciel, and let it flow along the front and benefit the front, the face, the throat, the chest, the belly, down the legs, down the feet. Gather energy from earth, mix it with qualities from heaven, and let them flow down the back of the head, nape, at the back, mid back, low back, loose down the legs, down the feet. Gather energy from earth, mix it with qualities from heaven. Let this good energy flow from the top of your head come inside the middle of your head, the upper dantian, center of your consciousness, inside the middle of your chest, the middle dantian, center of your vital force, energy, chi, the lower dantian, center of your vitality, essence. Bring the feet together, form a fist with the right, cover it with the left, and salute. Very nice. So this was Dr. Yang Jwing-Ming Tai-Chi QiGong with the analogy of man having a physical and a non-physical nature, man in harmony between heaven and earth, which is a big theme in traditional Chinese medicine and Chinese philosophies. I was thinking of first doing the 4 Directions, 5 Elements Tai-Chi, and doing again some Qigongs and some meditation. So let me double check who's here. Yes, so I think everybody's quite familiar with the 4 Directions, 5 Elements Tai-Chi, so we're going to go directly and do it. So be prepared that as we continue over time, in May and June, we'll start doing it. Right now, we do the 4 Directions, 5 Elements Tai-Chi, turning the rotating step goes one way to the right, but we will do it going both right and left. So we will eventually also do it on the left. Donc, avec le temps, on va finir par faire cette forme des 4 directions et 5 éléments, à la fois vers la droite et vers la gauche. Mais pour le moment, juste vers la droite. Only to the right for today. 4 Directions, 5 Elements Tai-Chi, because we move in 4 directions, though we make a big 3/4 of a turn each time we change direction, and 5 elements, the 5 elements of the system of 5 elements in Chinese medicine, Chinese philosophy. So we stand with the feet about hip widths apart. And commencement of Tai Chi 2 times. Le commencement du Tai Chi 2 fois. Breathing in, wrists, elbows, shoulders. Breathing out, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrist. Encore une fois, one more time. Breathing in, wrist, elbows, shoulders. Breathing out, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrist. Prepare for the push. Shift the weight on the right, move the left toes out. Shift the weight on the left, hands up. Step forward with the right, shift the weight forward, and push. Move number 2, medal. Look at where you're going to go next, which is to your right. Shift the weight back, arms up, right toes in, right heel out. Weight on the right, bring the left heel in. Weight on the left, circle step with the right, adjust left foot to look to the new direction, adjust right foot to be parallel. Water flows around your body. Open your wings. Balusang. Right hand hold the ball, left hand pushes, drop the right, bend the right elbow, expand, turning the waist, release the waist, and push the ball with the right hand. Shift the weight on the left, drop the left, bend the left elbow, Turn the waist, expand, opening the arms, release the waist, come back like you're crawling and push the ball. Ballot salt. Breathe in like a small accordion, breathe out, press into the chest. Breathe in again and scoop down, up and out like fireworks. Crossing the forearms, right and the left. Uncross palms down, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrists. Back to earth, back to the beginning, back to the commencement. Breathing in, wrist, elbows, shoulders. Breathing out, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrist. And we start again, en français. Le commencement du Tai Chi. On inspire, les poignets, les coudes, les épaules se montent. On expire, les épaules descendent, les coudes et on assoit les poignets. Basculer le poids à droite, ouvrir le pied gauche, basculer le poids à gauche en montant les mains à l'horizontale. On fait un pas avec le pied droit et on pousse, mouvement numéro 2 pour le métal. On regarde, on prend note de où est la direction à droite où on va terminer. On bascule le poids à gauche, paume vers le haut, les doigts de pied droit se rentrent, on tourne le talon à l'extérieur, on ramène le talon gauche au talon droit, on fait un pas circulatoire avec le pied droit, le pied gauche s'aligne avec la nouvelle direction et le pied droit. L'eau circule le long du corps, mouvement numéro 3 de l'eau. On ouvre ses ailes, balle au centre. Le mouvement numéro 4, repousser le singe, on bascule le poids à droite, on plie, on fait tomber la main, on plie le coude, on étend les deux bras vers le haut, on revient comme si on poussait une balle qui est sur la main gauche, basculer le poids à gauche, faire tomber la main gauche, plier le coude gauche, on tourne la taille et on pousse la balle qui est sur l'avant. Balle au centre. On inspire, petite boule, on expire, on presse la boule dans la poitrine, on inspire again, encore et la boule devient énorme. Et le mouvement numéro 5, on fait un mouvement comme un feu d'artifice, on croise les bras et on les remonte comme un feu d'artifice, l'élément du feu numéro 5. On croise les bras, le droit sous le bras gauche, on les décroise, paume vers le bas, épaules, coude et on assoit les poignets vers le bas. On remonte les mains, le dessus des poignets, des coudes, des épaules remonte. Et on redescend, épaules, coudes et poignets. And we continue in English. Movement number 1, breathing in, wrist, elbows, shoulders. Commencement of Tai Chi for earth. And breathing out, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrist. Movement number 2, push. Shift the weight on the right, open left. Shift the weight on the left, hands up. Step forward with the right, shift the weight forward and push. Movement number 2, metal. Shift the weight back, palms up. Right toes in, right heel out, weight on the right, bring the left foot in, weight on the left. Circle step with the right, adjust left foot to face the new direction, adjust right foot to be parallel. Water flows around your body. Move number 3 was water. Open your wings, battle song. Move number 4 to the right and the left for the wood element. Repulse like monkey, shift the weight to the right, drop right hand, bend the elbow, expand, both palms up, arms extended, release the waist, push the ball from the front hand, shift the weight to the left, drop the left, bend the elbow, expand, both palms up, turning the waist, release the waist and push the ball. Battle salt, small ball expands like an accordion as you breathe in, press the ball into the chest as you breathe out. The ball pushes huge as you breathe in and scoop down for the 5th movement, the fire element, up and out like fireworks. Crossing your forearms, right and the left, and cross palms down, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrists. And back to earth, back to the beginning, wrist, elbows, shoulders. And breathing out, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrist. And then we start again. 5 movements. Move number 1, breathing in, wrist, elbows, shoulders. Breathing out, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrist. Earth, digestion. Shift the weight on the right, open the left, hands up as you shift the weight to the left. Step forward with the right, shift the weight forward, push, metal. Getting energy from the air we breathe. Shift the weight back, palms up. Right toes in, right heel out, weight on the right, bring the left foot in, weight on the left, Circle step with the right, adjust left foot, adjust right foot. Water flows around your body. No life without water, very essential element related to the kidneys and the adrenal glands. Bas au centre. Your right hand holds the ball, your left hand pushes, drop the right, bend the elbow, expand, and palms up. I'm mirroring you, and push the ball. Shift the weight on your left, drop your left, bend the elbow, expand, and bas au centre. This was wood for flexibility, free movement. Breathing in, open, breathing out, press into the chest. Breathing in again and scoop down, right and the left, up and out like fireworks, the fire of our passion and our compassion. Crossing right and the left, uncross, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrist, and back to earth, back to the beginning. Breathing in, wrist, elbows, shoulders. Breathing out, shoulders, elbows, sit the wrist. We're going to bring the left foot to the right and just one time, gather energy from earth, mix it with energy from heaven, let this good energy flow and benefit the whole head, front, left, back, right, the whole neck, the whole chest, front, left, back, right, the whole belly, hip, pelvis, and down the legs, down the feet, down the center of earth. Man in harmony with nature, balanced between heaven and earth, and with all the 5 elements in harmony, working to enhance each other and be balanced with each other, and making a uniform ecosystem of life, of health within us and in nature around us. Form a fist with the right, cover it with the left, and salute. Very nice. Are there any questions related to the 4 Directions, 5 Elements Tai Chi, or anything else? Like, is there any question? Any comment or anything that you would like me to comment? Okay, then we're gonna continue. I have a bit of a runny nose, so I'm gonna, if you could, I'm gonna mute myself, take care of that. So we're gonna do a practice for the eyes, which we can do standing or sitting. Pratique pour les yeux. Spring, season of the wood element. The wood relates to the liver again, and we said the liver opens into the eyes. It's a good time of the year. And first we're gonna rub our hands, brush the face, on se frotte le visage, brush the hair, like you're combing your hair, brush the neck, and the top of the shoulders, arm, just moving any stagnation. Perfect. And the sides, let's do a bit of the sides. Before we do the practice for the eyes, we're just going to shake a little bit. On va simplement laisser le corps se bouger librement avant de démarrer cette pratique pour les yeux. Just shaking any stagnant energy like a happy child. Comme un enfant tout joyeux qui se promène dans les bois et qui regarde à droite, à gauche. Noticing what's around, happily moving. Letting the shoulders come up and down. And when I count 3, we're going to go up, up, up. 1, 2, 3, up, up, up with the heel, the shoulders up, 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 and drop. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, up, 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 shoulders up, shoulders up, shoulders up, shoulders up, and drop it. Just getting anything that's not moving, getting it clear. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, up, 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 and down. Perfect. The wood element, the spring season. The wood is about the force that moves sap up a tree trunk and out to the branches. It's the birth, the expansion, the growth. Anything that would prevent the sap from moving in the sap canal, the force is still there and it creates tension. Or in our own body, when we are tense mentally, we do create this kind of plug and we prevent our natural flowing up and out qualities to manifest, and that creates frustration, anger, or a feeling of being stuck. Sometimes that makes us angry and react, or sometimes that makes us depressed. So it's a time of the year where it's good to make sure that we clear stagnations from a physical and an emotional level. Some people will be more prone to things like migraine, headaches, allergies at this time of year, and often it's just an effect of accumulated tensions. Good time to let go, release tensions, which is why I was doing this before our little eyes practice. So we are gonna start with one thumb on the belly button, drop the hand, other thumb on the belly button, drop the other hand. And as we breathe, the breath moves down the chest and makes the belly expand as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, the belly empties and the breath can come out. On inspire, la respiration fait, les poumons font descendre le diaphragme qui font gonfler le ventre. On expire, le ventre se dégonfle et le diaphragme remonte et l'air peut sortir. And we're gonna have our hands at the bottom here. We're gonna close our eyes. I'm just showing quickly. The movement is gonna be like this, 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 and there. So with the eyes closed, en fermant les yeux, as you breathe out, bring your hands to horizontal, following them through your eyes closed. As you breathe in, bring the hands to cover the eyes. As you breathe out, the hands move away from the eyes on your horizontal plane. Breathe in and the hands go down to your laps. On inspire, les mains montent à l'horizontale. On suit les mains, les paumes avec les yeux à travers les paupières closes. On inspire, les mains vont couvrir les yeux, c'est sombre. On expire, les mains s'éloignent des yeux à l'horizontale. On inspire, les mains redescendent et on suit avec le regard derrière les paupières closes. Breathe out, hands come up. Breathe in, hands to the eyes. Good qualities from the hands benefit the eyes. Breathe out, the hands pull away from the eyes all the things they don't need, the fatigue, the tiredness, the redness. And breathe in and go down. One more time, encore une fois. Breathe out, hands come to the horizontal. Breathe in, hands bring healing qualities to the eyes. Breathe out, hands away from the eyes, move out of the eyes where they don't need. And breathe in and come down. We're going to breathe out, hands horizontal. Breathe in, hands to the eyes, and we're going to alternate hands to the eyes and other ways to the eyes. Breathe out, hands away from the eyes. Stay in the horizontal plane. Breathe in, healing qualities to the eyes. Breathe out, hands away from the eyes. Pull out of the eyes where they don't need. On inspire, les mains ouvrent les yeux, ramènent des qualités protectrices et guérisseuses aux yeux. On expire, les mains retirent des yeux leur fatigue, leurs problèmes. On inspire, hands cover the eyes. Keep the hands on your eyes. Garde les mains, ouvre les yeux. And let the good qualities from the hands penetrate the eyes, wash them, heal them, rest, make them more rested. Et on laisse les mains, les bonnes qualités des mains, la chaleur, les pouvoirs de guérison, des pouvoirs d'amélioration. Cette bonne qualité passe des mains aux yeux, la fatigue, peut-être les rougeurs, peut-être les excès de larmoiement, peut-être pas assez de larmes. And remove the hands, on enlève les mains des yeux, and open your eyes. And acupressure for the eyes, l'acupression pour les yeux. So from the inside, 1, 2, 3 little massage, and again, 3 petits massages, 1, 2, 3. With the fingers pointing up, same thing, on the inside, 1, 2, 3, and again, 1, 2, 3. 3 fingers on the eyebrows, les 3 doigts sur les sourcils, 1, 2, 3, and again, 1, 2, 3. Outside, sur les tempes, 1, 2, 3, and again, 1, 2, 3. Just below the eye, the middle of the eye on the orbit bone, on the ridge, sur la crête de l'orbite, il y a un petit trou, 1, 2, 3, and again, 1, 2, 3. Very nice. We're going to rub downwards with the thumb. Frotte vers le bas avec le pouce. 1, 2, 3. Les oreilles, the ears. Pinching the ear between the index finger and the thumb. Top of the ear. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3. Just below, un tout petit peu plus bas. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3. Un tout petit peu plus bas. Just a little bit below. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3. Pinching the earlobe, so be careful if you have earrings. 1, 2, 3, and again, 1, 2, 3. Lots of nerve endings in the ear, a very rich system of acupuncture that addresses everything in the body and the brain. Inside, beside the ear canal, à côté du canal auditif, dans l'oreille, 1, 2, 3, and again, 1, 2, 3. Still inside the ear, we go up, encore en haut, encore dans l'oreille, mais un peu plus haut, 1, 2, 3, and again, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. From here, we're gonna move the eyes up, down, up, down, up, down. On fait bouger les yeux vers le haut, vers le bas, vers le haut, vers le bas. Move the eyes to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, à droite, à gauche, à droite, à gauche. Making circles, starting up, going out to the right, to the bottom, to the left, and up. Right, bottom, left, up, right, bottom, left, up, à droite, en bas, à gauche, en haut. Other way around. Top, left, bottom, right, up, à gauche, en bas, à droite, en haut, and à gauche, en bas, à droite, en haut, to the left, the bottom, the right, and up. Very nice. Keeping the eyes looking straight and moving the head. On bouge la tête, mais pas les yeux. Looking, moving the head to the right, left. Your right, your left. On bouge la tête à droite sans les yeux. On bouge la tête à gauche, à droite, à gauche. Moving the head up, down. Keeping the eyes fixed. Up, down, encore. Up, down, haut, bas. Perfect. The eyes are supposed to stay steady. From here, we're going to blink. Squeeze, 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 and open. Donc on ferme les yeux très fort, très fort, très fort, très fort. On les ouvre. Très fort, très fort, très fort, très fort. On les ouvre. One more time. Squeeze, 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 squeeze the eyes and open them. With the pinky fingers, so be careful if you have a long nail. We're going to go and gently squeeze the bottom eyelid towards the eye and up. Donc, très gentiment, on presse le petit doigt, la paupière du bas, on la presse contre l'œil et on roule le petit doigt. This is to release a substance that's produced by glands that are on the lower eyelids, that are a fatty substance. Press and up. Donc, il y a des glandes qui produisent une substance un peu huileuse, qui ne sont pas les larmes. Et donc, on essaye de faire sortir cette substance de ces petites glandes. And on the outside. Perfect. Last one, we're going to focus the different distance. The finger in front of you. Focus on the finger. Focus on the horizon. Focus on the finger, on the horizon. Finger, horizon, finger, horizon, finger, horizon, finger. On focus ce regard sur le doigt, l'horizon, le doigt, l'horizon, le doigt, l'horizon. Perfect. And we conclude with a very nice little movement like this. Comme une caresse. The hand goes along the eye. We have a reflex when you gently touch the closed eyelid. It releases some, it sets the system in the nervous system in a parasympathetic nervous response. It's calming, which is why also wearing an eye mask can help fall asleep, both because it's dark, but also it has this gentle pressure effect. One more time, encore une fois. Yeah, perfect. And from here, we're going to do a few moves. Just 1 second, I'm going to have a sip of water. Just making sure that I'm back. Yes. All right. So cool down QiGong. We'll start with one thumb on the belly button, drop the hand, and let the belly with the feet together. Let the belly be moved by the breath. So relaxing, moving QiGong. And one thumb on the belly button, hand on the belly, other thumb on the belly button, hand on the belly. And as you breathe in, the belly expands, deep, relaxed breathing. As you breathe out, the belly is smaller. And we're going to cross the hands and have one hand on each side below the rib, the lower ribs. And imagine that your hands on the right side, you have your liver. Imagine that your hands is bringing good warming qualities, good energizing and purifying qualities to your liver. And there's a kind of a green glow, like a green aura. The liver is the organ of the wood element, and the color related to the wood element is green. The quality is that of birth and growth, like a bamboo grows straight. There's this force up and out towards the sky. This free movement, this dignity, this straightness is the quality of the wood element. This is something that we can embody in our life. This quality of growing towards the sky, towards heaven, towards our spiritual fulfillment. This is what the wood element is about. The free movement towards that. So we're not bamboo. We're not bamboos. We're living creatures with two legs, so we can move. We have this freedom, but it's using this freedom to reach higher elevations while staying grounded on earth. So we have this quality that we try to bring from our palms to the sides and especially the liver. Then we cross the hands at the level of the chest. We have our hands on the top of the lungs, and we bring good qualities from the hands into the lungs. So while the liver is about this force, like the bamboo that moves up its green leaves to reach the sky, the highest elevation. The lungs, the metal element, is about that force that make us have our spirit connected to earth, make things grounded in the physical reality of our nature. So the lungs provide this anchoring, like you imagine an anchor for a boat. But the lungs metal also provide protection, like healthy boundaries. So we're safe within the growth of that bamboo that reaches to the higher elevation of its spiritual fulfillment. It's safe. There is enough boundaries, enough permeable boundaries, healthy boundaries to make it happen. The lower hand slides and goes above the other lower hand, and we bring good qualities from the environment into our lungs to get this healthy permeable membrane. It's not rigid, it brings things in, but only the right things. It lets things out, but only the right thing. So as the bamboo grows towards its spiritual achievements, reaching higher elevation, we have this quality of protection and grounded reality. One more time. And from here, we're gonna open the hand and open the feet, and we're just holding, like we're holding a tree trunk. Again, this imagery, a huge bamboo that has, we can feel this force that goes up, but we're grounded at the same time. The bamboo has roots, and it can elevate from the substance it gets from earth to reach for high elevation. We're gonna open the feet a bit wider and deep into the earth realities, and press the feet down, move energy of the low back, mid back, upper back, top of the head, forehead. Look at the moon. In, fingertips down, fingertips drop. Energy flows down the center line of the chest and the belly, and press the feet down, move energy like the bamboo of the low back, mid back, upper back, top of the head, forehead. Look at the moon. In, fingertips down, fingertips drop. One more time, center line of the chest and the belly, and energy move of the low back, mid back, upper back. These are extraordinary vessels along the spine and along the center line of the body, like roots, reservoir, energy centers. Hands towards the chest and the belly, down, out, pressing the feet up, moving energy of the right left leg, the right left body, the right left neck, temples, top of the head, forehead. Look at the moon. In, fingertips down, fingertips face the central line and the chest and the inside of the legs. Open widely, press the feet down, move energy of the right left leg, the right left body, the right left neck, temples, top of the head, forehead. Look at the moon. In, fingertips down, next move along the central line of the chest and the belly, along the thighs, and palms up. Energy moves up the central line of the belly, the chest, the throat, the face, top of the head, and it goes back down the back of the head, nape, upper back, mid back, low back, going down, palms up. Energy moves along the central line of the belly, the chest, the throat, the face, pours beautifully down the back of the head, nape, upper back, mid back, low back. One more time. Up the central line of the belly, the chest, throat, the face. Down the back of the head, nape, upper back, mid back, low back. And pull two beautiful columns of energy from your hands. Rest your hands on them. Yin Yang palms. Shift the weight on the right. Reverse the hands. Shift the weight on the left. Reverse the hands. Shift the weight on the right. Reverse. Reverse. Shift the weight on the left. Reverse. Yin Yang palms. Shift the weight. Reverse the hands. Shift the weight. Reverse the hands. Shift the weight. Reverse the hands. Shift the weight. One more time. Reverse the hands. Shift the weight. And from here, we're going to do rolling elbows, circling the elbows, upper level, middle level, middle height, circling the elbows, loosening the spine, free movement, and lower level. And reversing, lower level, middle level, upper level. And from here, draw a bottle board. Draw the head of a snowman, chest of a snowman, bottom of a snowman. Coming up, breathing in, out. Breathing in, out. Breathing in, out. Breathing in, opening the upper dantian and closing it. Breathing in, opening the middle dantian and closing it. Breathing in, opening the lower dantian and closing it. Upper dantian, so center of our consciousness, Shen in Chinese. Middle dantian, center of our vital force, Qi, energy we produce from the air we breathe and the food we eat. Lower dantian, essence that we receive at conception from our parents. Circling the arms, bring the left to the right. And gather energy from earth, mix it with energy from heaven. Let this good energy flow and benefit the face, the throat, the chest, the belly, down the legs, down the feet. Gather energy from earth, mix it with energy from heaven. Let this good energy flow and benefit the back of the head, neck, of the back, mid-back, low back, glutes down the legs, down the feet. Gather energy from earth, mix it with energy from heaven. From the top of your head, let this good energy flow inside and benefit the brain. Through the neck, thyroid gland, lungs, and heart in the chest, liver, spleen, pancreas, digestive, reproductive, and emotional organ, down the legs, down the feet, down the center of earth. Man in harmony with nature, balance between heaven and earth, physical and non-physical part of our nature making one. Form a fist with the right, cover it with the left, and salute. Very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you very much. So I think I have a kitty that's hungry and it's letting me know. I don't know if you could hear it. So we will be back. Next Monday will be a recorded session that I will send the link of.